Hey, what's up, YouTube? Nice and sunny here in Arizona. Sorry about the weather in the other parts of the states, but stay warm. This is our lovely time in Arizona because usually the sun and heat is beating us so bad that we don't know what to do with ourselves. So we just usually stay in the house in the summertime. So this is our time to get out and walk and enjoy seeing other people out and the whole 9 yards. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So today, we're talking about New York City. I have seen some strange things going on in New York City. Of course, as you guys know, I follow a lot of people's lives right down in the streets of New York, all over the country. And a lot of people want to get violent because you have Muslims, you have Christians, you have Jews, you have all types of religions. You got Protestants, you got Catholics, I mean, really, Baptist, Lutheran, whatever. So now I'm hearing some people say that they need to get the Arabs out of this country, like the other people are saying, get the Mexicans out, right? So what do you guys think about this? This cry for, I don't know if it's a cry for attention. I don't know if it's a cry to arms. I don't know what the deal is, because the Arabs came to this country and they did make the bulk of their wealth off of black people. That's black people's fault. Can't blame the Arabs. If you're a hustler, hey, you hustling. You're making money to feed your family. Black people sold them grocery stores, businesses, gas stations, whatever. Supermarkets at the time. And they've thrived in the community. Now they have gotten themselves to the point where they can, they have a mayor. They built themselves up in government, local government. I've told people all my life, vote locally, because that's what's your day to day. So now that the Arabs are in power, it's a crazy movement to get them out of the country. And so do you guys think that if somebody gets off their behind every day, even though we know they had tax breaks for 7 years, and every 7 years they transfer ownership to somebody coming from the other country, and they put them in a position to be able to make it for life, basically. Feed the kids, send them to college, live the American dream. But I'm first of all, let me say this. I just said that, but I'm not hating on that, because you're supposed to get up and be a hustler. And if you figure out something to do, then hey, you're gonna do it to feed your family. So what I'm saying is it wrong? Was it wrong for those people to come into this country and build a life? And now I'm going to say this. I'm not Muslim. I don't have anything really to do with Islam, even though I know a lot of people that are. I'm actually not I'm in Elijah Muhammad's family. Have 2 nieces. And right inside the family. So it's not that I have anything against them personally. Now me, I don't want to push any religion on anyone at all, What I believe in is what I believe in. I believe that you bring people to your religion by the example that you give. Y'all see the haircut from yesterday? It's a little up there, but I just scissor cut it. I didn't put a clipper to it. So this is basically kind of like the final result. It ain't too good. It ain't too bad. But guess what? It's neat, clean, oiled up. I can pat it into place. I'm just walking, so I don't gotta look cute. But anyway, back to this Arab, Muslim, Islam situation that we're going on. I'm asking, is it wrong for a group of people that belong to a certain culture or religion that I don't like the part of people pushing their religion on someone else. Lead by example. If I like what you're doing, then I would jump in. But if I don't agree with it, you can't force me to be a part of that religion. But everybody, if you're supposed to be in America, you're supposed to be free to be able to practice your religion. Now, I say you can't be free to practice your religion if you're forcing your viewpoint on someone else. That's all I'm saying about that. But back to the hustling side, the business side of it all. What is wrong with people trying to feed their family? And if you went in their stores and they disrespected you and mistreated you and you went back again, that means you were up for the disrespect. I used to challenge them a lot because they didn't have respect. They talked to people any kind of way and that kind of thing, but I checked them on it, because if you speak up and let a person know what you stand for, you pretty much can come to a good understanding. And so that's what I did. And give you an example. A little kid came in. He was probably about 5-6 cents short. And the guy behind the counter, he was of Arab descent. He said that the little kid couldn't get it. He don't come in my store short. So I told him, I spoke up. I told the little kid, I was like, go ahead, I got you. I'll take care of it. So that's exactly what I did. But I also let the guy know that, dude, we pay your bills. And if I'm paying your bills, you are supposed to have respect for everyone in the neighborhood. Anybody that comes in your store, your product is already marked up 75% over the market value. So if a little kid comes in short, give it to him. Don't let me have to boycott your store because of your behavior. So he wanted to get a little rowdy, thinking, oh, I'm talking to a lady, so I can say what I want to say. But he, I had to introduce myself to him again that day, let him know disrespect is not tolerated, it's not expected, and it's not accepted. So we came to a good understanding, right? A real good understanding that his behavior from now on would be helping the neighborhood and not tearing the neighborhood down. And to this day, when they see me, they have much respect for me because I'm going to speak up for my people, let them speak up for their people, but you're not going to be trying to dog us out. We can get along. We don't mind you doing business in our neighborhood as long as you have respect and everything for the people that you serve. So back to the hustling part. Do you think that is wrong for those people to get money, right? Because this is what I think. If black people were so concerned about money, they would have kept their stores. They would have built up their neighborhoods. They would have built up their schools. They would have been. I'm black. So now I'm talking to black people. I'm talking to I don't care what race it is. But I'm specifically talking about the people in New York, black and white. Because they all out there getting it. They're getting into it with each other. And so, is it wrong for them to do that? If you, when other political people get in power, they have parties outside. Hey, they have all types of stuff going on, celebrations, and maybe this was just one of their ways to celebrate. Now, I did hear about an incident where they went into a Caucasian neighborhood and jumped on some people. Now, I don't condone that, period, because bullying will not get you anywhere in America. Some people will allow you to bully them. Most people are not going to go for it. So, if I was them, I would try to create some dialogue and try to get to some peace, because we don't need that in our streets. All the cultures fighting against each other. Black people should be working with white people. White people should be working with black people and all people. I don't care what nationality. There's so many nationalities. So we should, if we're in America, we should be working together to make this happen. Because this is how Donald Trump has managed to get to where he's at. Because he's bringing in distractions. He's bringing in all these narratives. And a lot of people fall for him. That's on them. I ain't mad at them. Whoever you voted for and you happy for that vote, I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you because we live in a society where when you vote, you're making your voice heard. So I don't care who you voted for. More power to you. Hope they have your best interests at heart as well as everybody else's interests. So, I'm just asking questions, America. Should we fault somebody for getting money? I don't think that we should fault any culture. If they're getting up early in the morning and working for a fair day's pay, and they doing what they're supposed to be doing, I don't think that we should fault them. But I am going to say this again. I'm not Muslim. I'm not going to be Muslim. I don't want to be Muslim. Had an incident back in a long time ago where I was working for a diamond place downtown, and it was a Muslim guy that I was working for. We selling diamonds, and I'm doing good. Now, next thing I know, he tells me, well, yeah, get your dog. Get your dog. These dogs again, people. He's not on. You better take your behind back home. Now I want y'all to see that dog. Look at him. Go home. Because I'm not playing. I don't play. I've been attacked by dog. Go home. Go home, Brownie.
Brownie, come on.
Stop.
Brownie.
Stop.
Brownie.
You better get your ass away from me. And keep your dog on the leash in your hand before I report you. See that guy right there? I'm going to call Gilbert Police and have him ticketed and fined because we supposed to have our dog on the leash. And he's acting arrogant like it's okay for his dog to be charging at people. But I ain't the one. I had to fight 4 dogs at one time. And guess who won? I won. So, I don't play that. Because I don't bother nobody. But I don't allow anyone to bother me. At all. I'm military trained. I've professionally boxed. I did a lot. So I don't bother anybody, but I don't allow anything to bother me. Because that's not acceptable. But let's go back. You know, that was a distraction. See how we have distraction? Let's get back to this culture thing again. We shouldn't hate on anybody for getting money. And if you mad that they got the money and you participated in helping them get the money, then shame on you. People are in America. We're supposed to be living in a capitalistic society where you're allowed to make as much money as you want. I'm of the mindset is make as much money as you want. But don't forget the people that is not making as much money as you are. So yeah. Just tell me what you think, America. Tell me what you think, America. Just our little park in my neighborhood. See what we got to go through to go to the store? He didn't even call the dog back in the beginning until I pulled my stuff out of my pocket. Right. Then he wanted to call because now he see his dog could be in danger. Right. But he didn't care about me being in danger. But we done got off of that. But like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's see. We're gonna. I think I'm gonna have to title this one "Almost Attacked by a Dog Again." But I shall be contacting the Gilbert police. Hopefully they're watching and that they can see the area where I'm at and know what and to handle this thing. But I'll call them myself because I have a very good relationship with them. So I will call them myself and have them come around to the park a little bit more often to enforce that law. But yeah, don't hate on anybody. I don't care what religion they are. If you don't like their religion, so what? Don't go to the mosque. If you're not Baptist, don't go to the church. If you're not Catholic, don't go to the big churches, the big gilded churches. If you're not practicing Judaism, don't go to the church. But what religion you are should not make you enemies. A religion should never make you an enemy to another person. And for people to be fighting over a religious ideology, you can't tell me that that's godlike. Because to me, like I said, it would run me away from you quicker because you're not setting an example of love and inclusion. So yeah, don't hate on people. Be the best person that you can be in this here life. And let's do what it do, America. In the midterm elections, vote for in your local elections. Some elections are already over, but we got some in 2026. And let's do what it does. Then we got the big election that I'm trying to be in 2028. So if you see me, remember me. You remember me now before they be putting the makeup on me. I'm looking a little different. And you're like, I think I know that person. I've seen them before. It's going to be just little old me trying to help this country out in many, many different ways. The race thing, hey, we can get to that. This political stuff, we need to get to that. We need to get some help for our seniors, get some help for our kids. We need help in the education. We need a universal health system. We need it all. For real, for real. We need it all. But if we work together, we can get it all. Hey, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get it, YouTube.